Great. All right. Let's go ahead and begin. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So I am, as you know, in Budapest. And I am, we're at this really, really cool market, just a traditional Hungarian market and this giant, gorgeous building, which kind of feels a bit like if it was like a railroad, like an old, like a Grand Central type. Anyway, it's really beautiful. Budapest is amazing. Going to be visiting the thermal baths after the market today. So taking in a little bit of culture and history from the city, learning things. Very grateful. Um, so what I want to speak about today is this awareness that we can create of looking at how our our subconscious beliefs are blocking us. We're always talking about that, but also how we are unaware of the awareness that we are unaware. That's what I wanted to say. The awareness that we're unaware. It's like turning on the light in a dark room, right? You walk into a room and the lights are off, and maybe the switch is on the other side of the room, and you try to figure it out, and you're like, oh, and maybe you bump your knee here or your toe there, but then you just flip the switch and you're like, oh my God, all this furniture was in my way, and you can never unsee it, right? The same exact energy is what happens when we reveal a subconscious limiting belief, right? When we reveal a subconscious limiting belief and it becomes an awareness of something that has maybe blocked us or gotten in our way the whole time. I've had a lot of my own personal realizations lately about these energies. And sometimes it's very easy to fall into that that energy or that trap where you go, oh, like, I can't believe how much I was choosing from this point of view instead of having the awareness of what was actually blocking me. And I want to make sure that we all understand and know that everywhere we go on this path, everywhere that we begin to reveal deeper and deeper layers of our subconscious and deeper layers of our soul, what we're also doing is we are also acknowledging that we have, let's say, ascended to another level. We've learned things that we were not ready to learn before. And that's okay, right? We cannot create, recreate the past based upon the future. You just have to, or the present, you just got to choose differently for the future that you're asking for. And I hope that that's something that becomes liberating and inspiring rather than limiting. Remember, this retrograde is really, really all about communicating with ourselves and looking at and say, okay, you know what? And it's also in Aries, and Aries is very, very much an energy that's action oriented. So a retrograde in Aries is about communicating with yourself, but you don't have to do it aggressively. That's really what I'm trying to say. You don't have to communicate with yourself aggressively in a way that is unkind. Acknowledge where you're at, celebrate where you're at, and say, wow, look at me. Look at how far I've come. Look at how far I've come. Exactly. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. And let us all just channel a little bit of kindness for ourselves, a little bit of love, a little bit of unconditional heart and soul, and just know that this journey is, there is no final destination. It is all about the journey. And that's where the fun lies. And so, whatever you have coming up for you in your lives, around you in this time and in this space, but be playful, be aware of, "Oh, wow, this is what I'm learning today." Okay. All right. So, let's go ahead and do the meditation. I'm going to turn the camera and let's go ahead and focus our energy inside of us, setting our intention today, allowing ourselves to keep kind to ourselves. Okay? And so from this space, as we close our eyes, shift our awareness into the center of our heart. And from there, let's begin by taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out. And now let's shift our energy to the center of the earth. And as we shift our energy to the center of the earth, let's just imagine this beautiful energy swirling around in the center of the earth. And from the space in the center of the earth, let's imagine this beautiful energy swirling around in the center of the earth. And from here, let's imagine this energy sweeping up fresh energy, coming up through the soles of our feet, through our ankles, our calves, our knees, and our thighs, and traveling it through all of our chakras, and popping up outside the top of our head and forming a beautiful ball of light. And now switch our awareness into this ball of light. And as you do so, imagine this beautiful ball of light traveling up out of the space that you're in, higher and higher and higher, and faster and faster and faster. Imagine that ball of light lifting you up now past Earth's atmosphere, out into outer space through different planets, galaxies, and the Milky Way. Higher and higher and higher beyond there, out into different layers of light. Some light, some dark, and through there out into a beautiful golden light cloud. Through the golden light into a jelly-like substance light. Through the jelly-like substance light into a beautiful pink phase, which is the law of compassion. And through the law of compassion, we enter into the seventh plane of all that is, the plane of creation and oneness and the complete totality. And from this space, you can see your ball of light dissolving into this beautiful energy, expanding even deeper and deeper and deeper. Feeling the contribution of all atoms and molecules of existence here. From here, we're going to ask for some downloads for the group today. As a reminder, just imagine downloads are just energies we're receiving into our subconscious mind. When we change our beliefs, we change our reality. Change our reality by taking action and moving forward in our lives. And so would you like to know what it feels like to be kind to yourself? To know that you are worthy of being kind to yourself, that it's safe for you to learn your day-to-day life lessons with kindness and mercy and love. Like that, so yes. Would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is? To have patience with yourself. It's so easy for us to beat ourselves up. So easy for us to place the blame on ourselves, to make ourselves wrong. Say, oh, it's my fault, to be a victim, right? And what would it be like? Can you imagine what it might be like to live your day-to-day life without that energy? To live your day-to-day life without the need to be a victim? If you'd like that, say yes. It often comes from the contrast of wanting to be liked, right? The need for approval, the need to be liked, the need to be loved, the need to be celebrated. So would you like to know what it feels like and that you know how to, when to, where to, and that it's safe for you to live your day-to-day existence, liking and loving yourself first and allowing yourself to know that that is the truest boundary, the most powerful boundary that we can have is loving yourself. If you like that, say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like and then you know how to embrace yourself? To give yourself the love, the kindness, the care, the nurturing that we often seek from outside of us, whether that's in our romantic partnerships or whether it's in our friendships or whether it's in society. Would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body to allow yourself to hold space for yourself? Would you like to know what it feels like to know that you are worthy of seeking the education that you wish to seek in order to empower and inspire yourself? Feel like that, say yes. Would you like to know that it's as simple as calling that energy in, asking for it? The universe will show you. Would you like to know what it feels like to acknowledge your teachers, your leaders, the people that you resonate with, and perhaps that is you? Would you like to know what it feels like to acknowledge yourself as a leader, to acknowledge yourself as a teacher, an inspirer, philosopher, even to receive that and feel like that's yes. There's something also too is like, many of us are afraid of like pushing the boundaries or upsetting people, ruffling feathers. So would you like to know what it feels like and that you know how to, when to, where to, and that it's safe for you to trust yourself without fearing making other people uncomfortable? They always say, know your audience. So like to know your audience, know who can hear you, who can receive what you have to offer, and that you know how to choose a different audience if that is not your audience. So if you'd like that, say yes. Great. So now for healing today, I'd like for each of us to imagine ourselves, imagine yourself standing in front of a mirror, see yourself in the mirror. And what I want you to do is I want us all to give ourselves a giant hug. Imagine yourself giving yourself a giant hug and holding yourself and telling yourself, you are awesome. You are awesome. You are awesome. You are beautiful. You are brave. You are talented. What you have to say matters. To quote one of my favorite books and movies, The Help, you is kind, you is smart, and you is important. Now, let's take our palms and rub our palms together faster and faster and faster. And faster. Place your palms over your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes and allow that energy to come into your body and into your being. Place your hands on your heart and congratulate yourself. Thank yourself for being here. And thank you all for a beautiful meditation. I really appreciate all of your amazing inspiration. Whatever was coming through for you is really coming through for me. And I just really get that we all need our own little hug today. And let's receive that cosmically from each other and also cosmically from ourselves. I love you all so much. I'm so grateful for you all. Deep healing. Exactly, Amanda. Exactly. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, have a beautiful day and I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Okay? Mwah.